About 99% of the hot springs around the globe are located on or around volcanically active areas. However, there is a small percentage of thermal hot springs that can be found in areas with no volcanic activity. Did you know that there are a few dozen thermal, hot, or warm springs east of the Mississippi River whose temperatures are from 75 degrees Fahrenheit, 24 degrees Celsius, or hotter, in which the majority of them are in Western Virginia? However, there are only 3 that are hotter than 95 degrees Fahrenheit or 35 degrees Celsius. 2 of the hot springs are located in the western part of the state of Virginia, and the other one is located in the western part of North Carolina. This map shows the locations of the thermal springs in the Appalachian Mountains, with the highest concentration of them in Virginia, with the most southern one ending in Hot Springs, North Carolina. Hot Springs, North Carolina has the hottest water of any hot springs east of the Mississippi River. The water coming out of the ground is around 108 degrees Fahrenheit or 42 degrees Celsius, which is equivalent to an uncomfortably hot bath. While western North Carolina did experience some of the most violent volcanism 300 to 600 million years ago, these hot springs are not caused by residual volcanic heat, but by a natural geothermal gradient in which the temperature rises 2.5 degrees Celsius every 100 meters or about 1.5 degrees every 100 feet. The water that reaches the surface at the Hot Springs Resort and Spa in North Carolina first seeps deep into the earth at a depth of 10,000 feet or around 3,000 meters or more, where the temperatures exceed boiling at 212 degrees Fahrenheit or 100 degrees Celsius. After the water percolates to the surface, the water temperature is around 108 degrees Fahrenheit or about 42 degrees Celsius. Regardless of the numerous publications that states that there's an underground volcanic fault heating the water, that is not true. There is no current evidence of a shallow magma chamber anywhere underneath Hot Springs, North Carolina, regardless of its distant volcanic past. Hot Springs, North Carolina is a resort town located in western North Carolina in the eastern part of the United States, just north of the city of Asheville. The French Broad River is right to the east of the town. It has a permanent population of around 520. In this video, we'll show you around Hot Springs, including the spectacular views from Lover's Leap Trail. This is part 1 of the Hot Springs, North Carolina tour. Enjoy! This is a symbol of the Appalachian Trail, which goes right through the center of town. This is Bridge Street, which is the main street going through the center of town.
Oh, yeah. And these are...
This is a Hot Springs Resort and Spa. The water from the springs is channeled into private baths. The water has a high mineral content, ranging from anywhere from different types of sulfates to chlorides. In order to use the baths, you have to make reservations ahead of time, which we did not do our first time around, but next time we will. Here's a close-up of the old bathhouse that was actually part of the Mountain Park Hotel. This is actually from the late 1800s to the early 1900s. In fact, German prisoners of World War I were held in this area. This is what the abandoned bathhouse looks like today. It's overgrown with a lot of vegetation. The first hotel, the Patton Hotel, burned in the late 1800s. The Mountain Park Hotel burned in 1920, and the Hot Springs Inn burned in 1977. So next on this tour, we're going to head to Lover's Leap Loop Trail, just right across the French Broad River towards the east. To To get to Lover's Leap Trail, you're going to have to cross a bridge and turn right on Silver Mine Road. The trail uses part of the Appalachian Trail and goes along the French Broad River. And then it turns north, with an uphill elevation gain of about 500 feet or about 152 meters above the French Broad River. It is considered a moderately challenging hike due to its rapid elevation gain, and is about 1.8 miles long or about 3 kilometers. And here, one misstep, and it's a long ways down. That's a long ways down. And my daughter got stung by a European hornet, and we found one in our cabin as well. Here's what they look like. They're huge. They're about 3 centimeters long. When we arrived to the bottom of the trail, you can see that the entire forest is covered with kudzu, which is an invasive plant from Southeast Asia.